Hello, Sunday, 1st of October. Last night's Thunderball result was 6, 14, 24, 38, 39, Thunderball number 4. Now, this is what the chart looks like. The current trend is sets of balls 1 to 4, machines 5 and 6. On the chart for those two machines and those 4 sets of balls, this is where the numbers were. 39, most overdue, and number 4, Thunderball number 4, just there in the middle. Now it was machine 6, set of balls 1. So, chart for machine 6 looks like that. That's where the main numbers were. That's the rest of the numbers. And looking at the Thunderball, that's where all the numbers were. And number 4 was there, and that dropped down to there. So that's machine number 6, and sets of balls 1 to 4. And if we look at set of balls number 1, that's what the Thunderball chart looked like. Number 4 dropped down to there. Main numbers look like that. That's where they were. That's the rest of the numbers. So if we look at all machines, but set of balls number 1, that's where the numbers were. And if we look at Thunderball, that's where number 4 was. So if we look at all sets of balls but just machine number 6, okay, just machine 6. That's the chart for Thunderballs. Number 4 was there. And if we look at the main numbers, that's where they were. 38, most overdue. So, quite an unexpected outcome, because I would have thought different numbers would have come out. 39 most overdue, 14 most overdue. 2 most overdue numbers came out. That's looking at all machines and all sets of balls. So a general rule, most overdue numbers more likely to come out, or so it would seem. If we look at the chart for the most overdue number, see where the other numbers were on that chart, that's where they were. That's the chart for 39. You can see 6 was the most overdue on the chart for 39. And on the chart for 6, 39 most overdue. That's where they were. Chart for 24, that's where they were. Chart for 38, that's where they were. Now let's look at all the numbers. So you can see number 6, most overdue for frequency. And the chart for 39, number 6, most overdue. So you can see why these numbers came out, but it wasn't particularly because of the machine that was used or the set of balls. It's just generally these numbers were overdue. 39 and 6, and if we look at the chart for 14, that's where the numbers were. So they weren't really overdue on that chart, but 14 was the most overdue number generally. So that's about all I can come up with to explain that. So now that these numbers have come out and the chart looks a lot narrower, let's have a look at the Thunderball as well. See, number 12 still most overdue Thunderball. And if we look at the chart for all the numbers, you can see it's also closest to that top right, so it's the most overdue for its frequency generally. And if we do something interesting, like ignore first 1200 or so draws, see number 12 in the last 800 or so draws, or in the last 900 draws I think, number 12 has been the most frequent, and it's also the most overdue, right up there in the top right corner. So I'm quite sure Thunderball number 12 is going to come out very soon, because we've just seen what happened with the main numbers. With the main numbers, the most overdue numbers came out again, and the most overdue numbers paired with those numbers came out, such as 39 and 6. Now if we apply the same rule with the Thunderball that's overdue, number 12 overdue, main number 4 should come out with it. And if you watched my last video, I predicted some numbers that were going to come out with number 12. So you need to look at that to know what numbers I'm going to pick in the next draw. So I'm going to leave you with this picture of what the chart looks like just for the 2 machines and 4 sets of balls that are currently being used. That's what it looks like. That's where all the main numbers are. And that's where all the Thunderball numbers are. So I hope that helps you pick your numbers for the next draw. And see you in the next video.